this mentality that had me fighting every battle that came to me translated into never ever letting anyone take advantage of you or never get the best of you. And so that turns into a pretty mean person, you know, someone who's always going to get the upper hand. And that was my mentality. And I got to a place in my life, well, my marriage didn't work. And I was like, so this mentality that I've held has led me to where I'm at now, which is divorced and not able to live with my kids. And I said, something's wrong with me. What's wrong with me that that I can't live with my kids? And so I really examined myself. I did a lot of contemplation. I went to seminars, I went to therapy, I read a lot of books, and I figured out that I was injured. I was spiritually and emotionally damaged from a lot of things, from my childhood, from having such a violent upbringing, and it also turned me into someone who is the opposite of generous, and I didn't like it, or I didn't like what I was because I was not generous. So I said to myself, I need to turn generous, and it wasn't easy. And I figured the best way to do it was to just be generous, and even if it hurt, just to do it anyway, because that is how you do things. If you don't want to do them, if you just do them, then that's what you're doing. And if you do it enough, it turns into something natural. So I began being a generous person, and you know, I mean, I'm not perfect at it yet, but now the whole emphasis of my life is to not live for myself. And look what it's done. It made me loved by a lot of people, and being loved is good. Oh, so here's something else that I want to talk about is, you know, so many people love me. You know, I get so much love on YouTube. You know, the comments that people give me makes me feel that people love and admire me and appreciate me giving of myself to humanity. And that's a humbling thing. And how I deal with it is I let it flow through me and I give it back. Whenever someone gives me some love, I try and magnify it and give it back. I'm like a lens. So I mean, that's my philosophy there, you know. And I wouldn't say that I'm a happy person, because when I was living as a selfish person, I enjoyed life. I mean, I didn't care if I went somewhere by myself because I was living for myself. And it's empowering, you know, to not care about people, you know, because if you could just focus on yourself and do what you want to do, and you know, not let the desire to have human companionship slow you down from doing that, then you can have a good time with yourself. And I used to have a great time just doing stuff for myself. Like, you know, I went for a ride today. I used to live for that stuff. I didn't care if someone went with me. I would take people with me sometimes, but if there wasn't someone to go, it didn't matter. I would just still do it. But I'm not like that anymore. So, you know, I don't enjoy life. So now, who I get to take with me, and it's like no skin off of me, and it's like someone to talk to, is people who watch my videos. So I'm living my life to do this, to document my life, to spread my love and humanity throughout humanity, you know. I'm sharing myself, I'm sharing my humanity, I'm sharing my love when I go out and do these videos, and in turn it brings comfort to my soul. I get to hang with all you. Yeah. So I had a young woman couch surfer come to my house, and right after I got back from Sage's, a young woman messaged me on Couchsurfing and asked me if she could come and if I would put her up, because she was traveling with her dog in her car, and she was coming. I mean, she was on her way from the Bay Area and didn't have a plan, and you know, I really didn't want to do it. I already said that I'm not going to take young women. But she's not that young, you know. I don't know how old she is, but she's at least her late 20s. And I went and looked at her Couchsurfing profile, and she has an amazing profile. She's an ambassador for the Grand Canyon area, like I'm an ambassador for Yosemite, and she had a similar story, and she related it to me, where she was born and raised in LA and went to go live in a national park, except hers was Grand Canyon. Anyway, she was... you know, I couldn't say no, even though I had said that I wasn't going to do that, and so I told her what to do and how to go visit the park, and then she came and I fed her dinner, and we spent the evening together watching my videos and stuff that I have on my DVR about me. Mostly, I was entertaining her about me, because when she requested me, she had never seen the Double Rainbow video, but she had heard of the meme. So she watched the Double Rainbow video with me on my couch for the first time, and that's a pretty amazing thing. So she was a cool girl. I didn't get any pictures or video of her because she didn't get there till after dark, and we just spent the evening together, and she went to sleep in my spare bedroom and was gone in the morning when I woke up, because I knew I didn't wake up early for that anyway. So it was a cool experience, and you know, it's just me sharing myself, and if I can share myself and it doesn't, you know, it doesn't take away from me, then I'm compelled to do that kind of stuff.